For the people at home, my name is Jake Thompson from Northside Custom Crafts, and I always do an icebreaker. My icebreaker for you, Cody, is: are you like a fan of Forrest Gump or something? Because it seems like you got 12 Jennies.
I do like Forrest Gump. I think that's an awesome movie, but no, that's not how she got her name. So, if it's okay, I can tell you how she became Jenny.
Yes, please do.
So when I hosted that very first group buy, right, I was talking to the company here locally that I was working with who was making my tools. And when it came to the point where I needed to make a bunch of them, they're like, okay, we got to do things the right way now. Like, we got to have a part number. We got to get it in the system. And so I was like, man, I don't know. I couldn't think of a part number. And so the guys that I used to work at the shop for years and years, it was always a running joke. And anytime somebody would say, hey, what are you working on, or what part number are you working on? Without fail, somebody would be like, oh, it's 8675309. And it was just like an inside joke. And people at the shop for years and years would do that. So when they asked me to give the bit a part number, I'm like, I don't know, 8675309. Not even thinking about it, right? I just gave them that part number. And when I hosted that group buy, people saw the part number and people started calling the bit Jenny. And then the name stuck. And so now, ever since then, I thought it was such a neat story on how it started, called Jenny. And then every bit after that, I would let people submit names, and then the community would vote on the names of the bit moving forward. So I haven't named a single tool. It's all been from you guys, from the community. And now there's like the Jenny, the mini Jenny, the downtown Jenny, the uptown Jenny, the groovy Jenny, the bowl cut Jenny. I thought that one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So would they give would you have a vote on it, or would you get certain names and then you get to pick, or like
there were rules. It had to be G-rated. I didn't want to explain to my 6-year-old what voluptuous Jenny meant, right? So it had to be like G-rated. And then once they submitted a bunch of names, I'd let my wife and my 3 girls just kind of pick which one they liked. And then once we kind of had that list, I would let people on Facebook just vote on the name they liked. And so that's how all the bits have been named, with the exception of a couple of them. A couple of them, there were some people I was working with, and so I let them name the bit, but same concept.
That's pretty
voluptuous.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's how the Jenny name came about, and even like the logo. I don't know if you can visualize the logo or not, but in the logo, so there's like Jenny, and then in the J there's the actual first like compression router, but then on the bottom like right hand corner there's like lips on there. And my wife, when I was talking to her about it, we were kind of joking about when girls would leave a note on the truck of your car, right? Like, and it like a love letter or whatever, and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they would kiss the letter and just like leave it on your vehicle. Or, when my wife, if she'd leave love notes, something like that. And so we just thought it was kind of fitting and funny, Jenny, and then like phone number, and then the lips on there. So it was actually my wife's idea to incorporate, the Jenny lips, but. So that's how we got the name and the logo and all that stuff. So
nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think it's pretty awesome.